everybody, it's Max McAllister here today. We're going to take a look at our garden again. I get a lot of feedback that people just like looking in our garden. So then my wife says, why are you always drinking when you're in the garden? And I said, well, this is the only time I'm not working, actually. So I have a glass of wine and look in the garden. But our garden is producing so much stuff. I'm actually going to let my wife walk around. We're going to look. She doesn't like to be on the camera, but anyway, it's her garden. I've been building this motorcycle for months, and so what do we got going on in this bay?
We got lots of squash going on in this one. Summer squash. And
summer
zucchini
squash
over here, summer squash over there.
Look at that guy. This is epic.
You gotta keep coming. We got more summer squash coming in here.
Oh, there's a mess
of them. You can see them down in here.
Oh, look at all of them.
But this is the one that's got the crazy zucchini.
All right.
We've already plucked the.
This is the one she says that thing's gotta go.
It's gotta go. We gotta take it out.
This thing is
way too big. You can
this
kind of
is,
see it from there, I think.
This is the Mandingo zucchini or whatever. This thing is crazy.
It's my fish story. I said it's really
She's
big
like,
zucchini.
it's really big. I'm not even getting it on the video properly. This thing is kooky.
Here.
It's a monster. You gonna pull the bin? Okay, here we go. Here's our.
We can do the honors. We're gonna
Look at that thing.
take him out of here.
Oh, she's gonna cut it off. Here it goes.
He's out of here.
Here we go. Wow. Jesus, the thing's ridiculous. It's a weapon. It's not a zucchini. It's a weapon.
It was big. Do you believe me?
She's like, it's gotta go. I gotta take this thing out of the garden. So, what's this guy?
So that's just another squash.
But he doesn't
was
seem
late
too happy.
And I don't know what's going to happen with
These
him.
are peppers?
These are peppers.
That are kind of scraggly.
They're scraggly, but they're coming along. They're getting there. They're just regular bell
So now
peppers.
this was our bin. We had 2 bins of sugar snap peas. We cut them down halfway and they produced twice. So this bin is now also dead. We've harvested 2 times. They go to kind of death there. But we got buckets of sugar snap peas. See, that's a good, you can tear that right off and eat it. Yeah, see, that's food.
We gotta go down to the green beans.
That's
we'll come
food.
Back to this.
Right there.
It is food. We're gonna...
All right, now
But I eat these.
the thing, this is our raspberries that have gone bananas. We had on the left we have a golden raspberry bush, which we've already eaten raspberries off of. And the right is a normal red raspberry bush. But what we don't understand, we need somebody smarter than us to help us with. We have this crazy, ginormous.
If you look down here, so this right here is the golden raspberry.
That was our original little stem that we bought. It was just a stick, and we ate, a handful of golden raspberries.
But this is growing out right next to it, and I don't know.
We didn't even know what it is. This came out of the root system down here.
That was planted with the raspberry.
So there's our little original stick that we got. And so this thing...
But it's a different color stem, I don't know, and the leaves seem a little bit darker.
Different.
Not
so anyway, this thing has gone bonkers. We had 4 inches here of rain over the weekend and then another inch since then. My battery's super low. Here, what are these? Are these peppers?
So those are more peppers, and they are starting to get better.
We got some pollution going on in the flower bed there.
Yeah, well, I haven't finished weeding all the beds yet.
We had just general sprouting of weeds. Now we pulled all the potatoes out of 2 bins here. Hiding under them were strawberries. The strawberries have been shocked by the daylight that they've been exposed to. So they're trying to recover right now. Those are strawberries. But what it looked like was this. So this is our potatoes dying over the top of strawberries.
So this is cucumber right here, and what I have found out is that I have basil and I have cilantro and parsley.
There's basil
down here, and
cilantro.
They do really well hidden under the cucumber because they get the shade.
So these are they're hidden.
Little cucumber plants will start to.
So that's kind of epic.
Tomatoes all over the place.
My wife has been sure one failure is she planted 1 gajillion tomatoes, but they're happening everywhere. We have a gajillion tomatoes. If we were Italian, we'd be good to go.
I'm gonna take this off. This is all green beans.
This was lettuce that we harvested bales of lettuce from, but it's kind of done its course. But now this is green beans. Now this is funny because she's told me.
When you get down in here and you start to move them around, you see them. Look, there's one hanging, and another one hanging, another one
So we have
hanging.
yellow and green beans.
And here's another. So they're hard to see because I mix in with the leaves.
With the
but
greenery.
If you start looking, there's just green beans.
And she
hanging
says, so
everywhere.
one day they're nothing. So look, there's this like a little string like this. Let me see if I can get a picture of this. They're just little strings like this. But then you come back the next day and it's a green bean, or 2 days later and it's a whole green bean. Like you got to be on top of it.
See a bunch of them.
You got to
They're
be
all
on
just
top
kind
of
of hanging
it.
right there. And from what I understand, if you pick them, they'll just keep coming back. So we'll see.
So my wife's in charge of all the gardening. Now we
You
have
know what you're doing.
melons.
We have watermelon in the front and cantaloupe
In the
back,
rear.
And we need to trellis it somehow because it's going crazy.
It's going too crazy, so we got to come up with some trellising. Then we had one
Survivor.
single
I'll move so you
sunflower
can get in there.
survive. Some creature came and would bite our sunflowers off right at the base of the ground. So we had 8 nice giant sunflowers going. All are dead except this guy, but he's pretty epic. So that's a survivor.
More tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
More tomatoes.
Insane. Look at these things. I'm 5'9". This one is taller than me by 4 or 5 inches. So we're gonna have wads of tomatoes.
There's another huge squash in here. I don't know if
Here's
you
our.
can see 'em.
Where's
Look
our
here,
squishes?
Right here. See that big
Oh,
one?
look at that one.
And then there's another one over here.
He's on the shelf.
Yeah, he's on the shelf.
And then,
And then down here we got little
Oops, sorry.
jalapeno.
I'm not paying attention. She's very excited about
Little
the
jalapeno.
little jalapeno popper guy.
And then the little peppers. Those are just bell peppers
Oh,
right
we
there.
have little tiny bell peppers starting to happen. And
Tomatoes.
then tomatoes. Oh, plenty.
Tomatoes.
These are my little special self-watering bins I built for her, but we're gonna have so many tomatoes. We're gonna need to find friends to eat them.
I like it.
So my camera's near death. So this is all I have to show you at the moment. There's Ruckus waiting to play bone as usual. Look at that thing. It's retarded. It's crazy.
That's insane.
All right, here, hold this camera so I can say goodbye.
Yep. Say goodbye.
All right, thanks for watching us with our garden. I know this isn't anything about a motorcycle, but hopefully you're still having fun watching what's going on while we learn, because we really don't know what we're doing. We put the seeds in the ground. My wife's been doing all this work, and it's gone crazy. So we have whole meals out of this garden we've been eating so far. So with venison I've harvested and turkey I've harvested during hunting season. We're actually having entire meals that we didn't buy, that weren't processed, chemically, created or falsely created by science or mankind, and it's just food that we're enjoying. That's really cool. So I'm Max. Please give this a thumbs up if you're into this, and if you're not, you don't have to watch these ones. Wait for a motorcycle one, but I'll be back soon. Thanks a lot.